plays the very controversial Chase Reynolds. I don't know if you know this, but your character is definitely the most controversial out of everybody.
Really?
Yeah, it's so people are so split, and it's weird because Austin, played by Everett Drayson's Longston, is like so deliberately an a-hole, but consistently. But for some reason, people either really like Chase and like want Iris to be with him, or they're like so like I don't trust him.
That's,
you know what I mean?
That's valid. No, I can see that. See, I thought the women, Iris and Ivory, were way more controversial than.
Wait, why Iris? Wait a minute. Ivory, I can see.
Iris is in the mix. They're both in the mix.
No, Iris is definitely problematic because she's basically having an emotional affair with her husband, and the way she does things is so completely different than the way I would handle things in real life. But
so does that character pull from some real life?
Not her personality or her behavior. She's like such a wet blanket, and that's just not me at all. But some of the experiences that all of these people go through are definitely pulled from things from my life and people around me's life. You know what I mean? That type of thing. When I write, that tends to happen. I'm gonna tell you something interesting about Chase. I have been writing about that character for 7 years.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. Chase did not make I created Chase when I graduated high school in a story I was working on called Wild Hearts. And I got about halfway through that book and I've been kind of chipping away at it since then. But he's like one of the characters that I wrote that I actually fell in love with. Like Chase has like a lot of history and background that we haven't even gotten to yet.
Oh man.
And speaking of, I am currently writing a prequel to Chain that I'm hoping to release before season 2 of Chain. So be on the lookout for that. So it'll give you more history on all of these characters, Ivory and Chase.
That is so dope.
And Iris.
So dope.
Thank you. So I really do. You know, obviously you're a huge part of the show. So I really do want to thank you for being a part of it with us. Tears. For being a part of it with us.
Well, I want to thank you for having me a part of it and putting up with my
you're what?
But
you're what?
You make it happen.
Yeah.
You make it happen.
Yes, we make it happen every other Thursday on Spreaker.com/show/chain.
Make sure y'all tune in.
And now iHeartRadio. And a shout out to Rome 700, who was a part of the show too. Episode 4, he played the Uber driver, and I really appreciated him stepping up and filling that slot when I needed him to.
Applaud.
Did an amazing job. But is this your first acting experience, or have you done it before? Is it something you've ever been interested in?
This is my first kind of voice character role, I guess per se. I did some acting back in the day in school. I did like Grease play and stuff like that, small stuff, and recently some commercial roles. Nice. I did a commercial with Florence Bank here in the area. I also did a commercial with AT&T.
Oh yeah, I seen that. That was dope.
Thank you, appreciate that. And then I did a movie, just an extra role in this movie about the Boston Marathon bombing that took place.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So,
but I feel like even if you were extra, you would stand out just because of all that hair you got.
Well, thank you.
So people who know you or are looking for you were like, that's Ron. There he is.
Right there. It's real quick. You get like a real quick glimpse.
Is that movie out already? Or?
Yep.
What's it called?
I did it last year. Don't get me on camera talking about I can't remember the name of the movie.
Okay, well we're just gonna pretend that didn't just happen. But we have a lot more coming up with Ron Baker, so please stay tuned in. Thanks for everyone who's listening live or listening later. We're gonna take a quick music break and then we'll be back. It's The Lounge.
Baby, you a stone cold killer. You been knocking fellas off for the thriller. 1 minute got it talking about commitment, then you say you're moving on to something different. How'd you become such a cold-hearted lady? I thought it was love, I was sadly mistaken. 'Cause this could be murder. But you already knew that. This is your screenplay, baby. Tell me, am I staying or leaving? This could be murder. But you already knew that. You wrote the book on heartbreak, baby. You just love him and leave him. This is murder. She wrote. This is murder. She wrote. Same story, but the ending no different. Don't know how the hell I got in this position. You get off on making me the victim. You be tearing hearts out, no witness. How'd you become such a cold-hearted lady? I thought it was love, I was sadly mistaken. This could be murder, but you already knew that. This is your screenplay, baby. Tell me, am I staying or leaving? This could be murder, but you already knew that. You wrote the book on heartbreak, baby. You just love him and leave him. Love him and leave him, and this is murder. She wrote. This is murder. She wrote. When I'm loving you, baby, you leave me in tears. You write him in just to make him disappear. This is murder. When I'm loving you, baby, you leave me in tears. You write him in just to make him disappear. This is murder. This could be murder. But you already knew that. This is your screenplay, baby. Tell me, am I staying or leaving? Are you staying or leaving? This could be murder. But you already knew that. You wrote the book on heartbreak, baby. You just love him and leave him. Am I staying? Am I leaving? This is murder. She wrote. This is murder. She wrote. This is murder. She wrote. This is murder. She wrote.
Lately we've been looking for the silence. You know how it is, you know the way it goes. This is what it feels like to be honest. Don't act like you ain't never been here before. We don't give a fuck about the mileage. We ain't really here cause we just come and go. This is what it feels like to be honest. You know how it is, you know the way it goes.
Hit this, isn't it twisted? How we just sit here popping all day. Hit this, isn't it this shit? But we been missing, want it all day. We lie, we float, we suffer, the silence. We live it, we learn, but we long for the silence. We lie, we float, we suffer, the silence. We live it, we learn, but we long for the silence.
Tired of the sirens, I've been running from the lights. You be searching for the silence, just to light it up tonight.
Hit this, isn't it twisted? How we just sit here puffing all day. Hit this, isn't it this shit? What we been missing, want it all day. We lie, we floating, we suffer, the silence. We live it, we learn, but we long for the silence. We lie, we float, we suffer, the silence. We live it, we learn, but we long for the silence. We live it, we learn, but we long for the silence. We light it, we float it, so for the silence. We live it, we learn, but we long for the silence.
And we are back on the lounge with DMarieLuv, Room 700, and Ron Baker, aka the family. I feel like Diddy and the family every time I say that. Now, there's a lot of things going on in the entertainment world that I want to touch on and get your takes on. Obviously, this is the lounge. Always, it's just always something, like a hot mess after a hot mess.
A lot of foolishness.
So I want to ask you guys, because I've always been a huge, R&B fan. So you can't really be an R&B fan without being an R. Kelly fan. Mm-hmm. So of all this controversy surrounding him lately, not that he hasn't always been a center of controversy, but it's coming back up again, and he's denying everything.
He did it.
He did it
the first time and he did it the second time.
No, see, that's the thing, though. Like, we forgave R. Kelly.
Yeah.
We didn't forgive R. Kelly.
We
didn't turn the blind eye for R. Kelly back in the day. We all seen the tape.
Yeah.
We knew it was him, and we still said, fuck it. We turned the blind eye for R. Kelly, so he got one pass.
So, one pass. Are you saying it's not happening this time? No pass?
Yeah, I ain't giving him
Well,
no
he's
passes
figuring
this
out
time.
how to do it the legal way this time. He said, I'm going to get him just the right age.
Well, that's what I was going to say. And I am in no way defending anything that he's
Not
doing.
at all. None of us here.
None of us. We don't consent to it. But technically, because people are saying they want him locked up, technically in the eyes of the law, if these women are of legal age and they are consenting, there's nothing that we can do about it but judge him. And
are they really being held against their will, though?
I don't know. They're saying that they're not. Their parents are saying that they are. They're saying that they're being brainwashed, and it's like a sex cult, and it's just all very weird.
But the thing is, do you think he's capable of doing that from watching the tape?
No, I didn't. Stop bringing up that tape, first of all.
R. Kelly is not capable of having women in this way. Yes.
How do you
Especially
brainwash this many women?
Being famous and then having some type of power when it comes to a bedroom. You can do that to women the same way women do it to men.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what do you mean? I ain't never heard of a woman having multiple guys.
No.
Doing
just
whatever.
Power in general when it comes to
Okay.
how a man will treat you because of your bedroom activity.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if it has anything to do with bedroom activities or his money and his status and his fame. More so, maybe that's what's intriguing to these women. Because women, there's a lot of women who are attracted to money, unfortunately, or power or status. You know what I mean? So just the whole mystique of him being R. Kelly and him being like an R&B superstar or whatever you want to say.
But I mean, maybe if it was like 2001.
Very true. Because he's not like on top of the music game right now.
Like if you're a little kid coming up, you probably don't know
R.
that
Kelly.
much about R. Kelly.
Yeah, and these some of these girls are like 18, 19.
But
Yeah.
he probably still has all the assets. Not even assets, but all of the houses, the cars.
And he's also telling them that he's gonna put them on. He's telling them that he's gonna write them hit records,
So
and
he's
they're gonna
filling
be
their
stars.
heads up.
You know what I mean? So I think that's a part of it too. But I still could never. Like, you can make all the promises you want. I'm still not gonna be. You're not gonna be telling me I can't look in another man's eyes or I can't laugh at another man's joke. Are you kidding me? Like, I can't.
See, I just think that it's just bad for the brand